Let's go live today. We are going live today. How is everybody doing? If you come live, share the video. This is just a quick live that I'm just going to make. I'm just going to show you how to keep your washer dry after washing your clothes or whatever you are washing to prevent mold, and also to keep inside your dryer dry for the next time you want to use it. How is your day going? How is your weekend going? Welcome back to my channel, the live stream. Let's join. I bet some of you know this topic I'm going to share. If you don't know it, we learn every day. I learn it, and that is why I want to share. And it has helped me a lot. I didn't know, so my washer was messed. Now that I know and I've learned it, it has helped me a lot. Though you may see some mold in my washer, they are now like a stain. I can't get it off, but I'm now prevented it from, forming again. And it also helped me to keep my washer dry. You can do the same thing to your dryer. After every drying, you just leave a crack of the door of your washer and your dryer. Welcome back. Who is joining? Who is joining me? Right now, you can hear some noises on the background. My dryer is on. There's some lot of noise outside. So let's join. Welcome back to my channel. Who is joining? Let's share. Let's call friends. This topic is just a short one. Welcome back to my live stream. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to share a quick tip for today. The live stream for today is just a quick one. How to prevent mold from your dryer and your washer. So right now I'm standing in front of my washer. You may find some mold in my washer. Just forget about it. I've already prevented the further one, okay? So today I have my washer. I just finished washing some stuff. So I have my washer here. After every wash, there's some steam coming out from the washer. You have to keep the door open, okay? So right now I have my washer right here. As you can see, the steam is on here. So after every wash, or I don't know, the couple wash you do, you have to take a dry cloth. Make sure you dry it. First, dry the door. Make sure you dry every liquid. Of the dry. To keep it dry. The second point, you see there's some liquid here. I told you, forget about this. This mold is like a stain now. So I'm just trying to prevent from, forming again. So this is the tips that I'm giving, so you can also keep your washer clean and dry. So you dry this spot. See, my washer is clean because of what I do every day after I wash. So this one's is just a stain. So I'm just sharing this tip. If you know it, keep doing it. It will prevent mold from, forming in your washer. I didn't know. That is why this mold did okay. So now I've stopped it from, forming again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on live today. I am on live today. How is everybody doing? I am just sharing this tip. If you know it, that's good. Keep doing it. If you don't know, you may learn something today. So today I'm just sharing how to keep your washer dry and to prevent mold from occurring, okay? And also, you can do the same thing to your washer and the dryer. So right now I'm drying. After this drying, I'll just take everything out and then I'll leave a crack on the dryer. So this is what I do to prevent mold from occurring. So you dry, and that's good for now. The third tip, you have to close the door. After you take everything out, or even if you are not going to dry the stuff right now, you can just leave them in the washer. Just do the tips I gave. First, dry the door, dry the edge of this spot, and then just leave a crack. We have something like magnet on this side and this side. See, it's like a magnet. So you can just leave a crack. When you leave a crack, those moist penetrate this side and come out, and air can also go inside to keep your washer dry. So just leave a crack. If you like, you can leave it all open, especially if you don't have kids in the house. But if you have a kid and they will mess it up, just use this magnet. I didn't know, like I said. So after washing, I just close the door, and all the moist just stuck in there. And when the moist stuck in the washer, after you wash your stuff, they will cause mold in the washer. They will cause mold. So if you are not even going to dry the stuff in right now, you can just clean the door, wipe all the extra liquid, and then wipe this side, and then leave a crack. That is the crack. So this will help to keep the dryer or the washer dry. We have the same thing on the washer and the dryer, so you can use both. But you can also check online. I think they have some tools you can use to support this side, so you can open it wide for more air to penetrate to keep your washer dry. So it will prevent what? Mold. It will prevent mold. If you do that, it always keep your washer and your dryer clean, and also prevents you from cleaning excess work. It prevents excess work. So this is what I do. It's been like a month that I've cleaned my washer, but it's still clean because of what I do. So this is what I want to share for today's video. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? So make sure you get your clean, dry clothes to clean up. You can use whether paper towel or anything to clean up. It doesn't matter what you use. What matters is to keep your washer dry to prevent mold from, forming. So thank you so much for joining the live video for today. Don't forget, I did share 3 tips. One is to dry the washer door to keep it dry. Second tip is to dry this part, because every wash, some of the liquid just find their way out somewhere to hide. So dry this part. And then third, you leave a crack to help to keep your washer dry, so those steam will not stuck in there. So like I said, it's like a magnet, so you can try as much as to leave a crack, and that crack will help the steam to come out and also to keep your dryer dry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the live video. I'm on live today. Thank you so much. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. How is everybody doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining. Today's video, the live stream, I'm just sharing how to prevent mold forming in your washer and your dryer. So I already shared the tip. I'll just write them down in the comment section so you can just read it and share. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So you can use this tip for any kind of the washer you are using at your home. We have the standing one and we have this one. So anyone, you can use this tips to use it. Today's video live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold from forming in your washer and your dryer. So I've already shared it. First, dry the door with your clean dry cloth. So I've already dried it. I just finished washing. So after washing, you don't want to leave the door all closed. When the door is all closed and the moist stuck in the washer, they can form mold. They can form mold. So if you are not even going to dry your things right away, just do this to get the moist out from the washer. So first, like I said, I just finished washing. I'm not going to dry it right now because I have some stuff in here that is drying, so I have to wait. So whilst I'm waiting, I don't want the moist to trap in the washer. So first you have to use your dry cloth. You can use paper towel. Just dry the door. So now you see the door is all dry. And then we have some liquid that mostly stuck here. I told you guys, just forget about this mold. I didn't know, so now that I know, I've already washed it, clean it, but these things has been here. This mold has been like a stain, so I'm just trying to prevent further mold. So that's why now I'm using these tips and I'm just sharing it to my followers, to my fans, so you can also learn something today. So you dry this part and then you leave a crack. You just leave a crack. We have this thing here, it serves like a magnet, so you can use it to leave a crack, and then the moist will come out
and eat you.
The moist will come out and it will keep your washer and your dryer dry. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for joining today. If you come live, share. If you come live, share this tip so that everybody can learn something today. This live stream, I'm sharing how to keep your washer clean and dry to prevent mold. So this live stream, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining the live today. Thank you so much. How is your day going? How is your weekend going? Live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold from forming in your washer. After you wash, I've already shared a tip, but I'll go over so that those who are joining will learn something today. First, after washing, I just finished washing. I'm not drying right now because I am drying some stuff. So whilst I'm waiting, I don't want the moist to stack in the washer. So first I used my dry clean cloth to clean the door. I've already done that. So now the door is all dry, and then I'm just going to already dry this part. Sometimes after washing, it's not sometimes, every day you wash, because I am using this kind of a washer. We have the standard one. This one is the door, you know, this side. This kind is what I'm using. So anytime I wash, some water stuck here. So you dry it. You're gonna dry it. You have to dry it. You have to dry this part. I've already dried it. I still have my stuff, so the moist will come out. They don't need to stack in there, and they can that will prevent mold. The third tip, the door, you have to leave a crack. This thing here, they are like a magnet. You can close it all the way, or you can leave a crack, and they can hold the door. You can hold the door. If you don't have kids, or even if you have kids and they are good, they don't touch stuff, you can leave the door all the way up. That one, the moist will come out and your dryer will be dry. This video is to show you how to prevent mold from your washer. How to prevent mold from your washer. How is everybody doing? And thank you for joining my live video. You can hear some noises on the background. That's fine because I'm home. The kids are here, so there's noise going on. When you come live, share the video. Share the video. When you come live, share the video here. If you know these tips already, that's good. But if you don't know it, you can share and you can learn something today. Thank you so much for joining the live today. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Today's video, the live stream, let's talk about how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold. How to prevent mold. When you come live, you can say hi, just comment. and share your ideas. If you know this tip already, you can say yes, you know this tip. If you don't know, you can say you're learning something new today. So when you come live, kindly please share, like, and then comment. Let's learn something today. I'm on live today. I just want to share this tip. After you wash your stuff, make sure you keep your washer clean and dry. Take that moist out. Make sure you take that moist out. So you keep your washer dry to prevent mold. If you come live, say hi and comment. Thank you so much for joining the live today. Thank you so much for joining the live today. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Today live, I'm sharing how to prevent your washer and your dryer from mold. So after washing, I'm not drying right now, but I just left something. I just dry all the stuff out to keep it clean and dry before I take the stuff out. Dry the door. The first tip, use your dry clean cloth to dry the door. You dry the door here. The door is dry now. The second tip, you dry this side, especially if you're using this kind of the washer that I'm using. You know that after you wash, some liquid stuck this spot, so you don't want them to be there. The more they stay there and the more the moist stay in the washer, they form mold. Like I said earlier on, I didn't know that. So I have this mold. I've already cleaned it a long time, but they have been here like a stain. But because I want to prevent it, I don't do that anymore. Right now, I do these tips that I'm sharing. So when you come live, share, comment. If you know these tips, that's good. Keep using it. It will prevent mold forming in your washer. You want to keep your washer clean every day, because when you wash and your washer is dirty and mold, they just send bacteria back to your clothes. So make sure your washer is clean and dry. Anytime you finish washing, make sure you clean it up. And then the last tip, you just leave the door crack. Leave some crack. These two knobs, they are like magnet. You can close the door all the way up, or you can leave some crack. They can hold the door. So you leave a crack, so those trapped moist will come out, and then they will keep your washer dry and clean. Dry and clean. Our washer always sends bacteria back to our clothes that we wash. So you want to keep your washer and your dryer clean to prevent mold. Welcome to my live stream. This live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold forming in your washer. So I've already gave out some tips. If you come live, like, share, comment. So first tip, after you wash, I just finished washing, but I'm not drying right now because my washer and my dryer is busy right now. As I am waiting, I have to do this to keep my washer clean. So welcome to my live stream. Dry the door, dry this spot, leave a crack so that the moist that are trapped in there will come out. And this will keep your washer dry, inside dry, to prevent mold from occurring. So thank you so much for joining the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining live stream. I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold. If you come live, like, share, comment. So right now I just finished washing. Since I'm not drying right now, my dryer is busy. I have to take those moist out to prevent mold. So first you dry, you use your dry cloth to dry the door. So right now I've already dried the door. It's all dry. If you're using this kind of a washer, you know what I'm talking about. Anytime you finish washing, some liquids stuck here, you dry it. See, make sure you keep your washer and your dryer clean. So right now I've dried it. I told you guys I didn't know earlier on. So this mold, they are like stain right now. I've tried everything to get it up, but I'm using these tips to prevent further mold. So that's why I'm sharing this tip for today live stream. If you come live, share, like, and comment. Welcome to live stream. How is your day going? How is your weekend going? So first tip, you dry the door after you finish washing. Whether you are going to dry your stuff or not, just use these tips. They will prevent mold from your washer. Whether dishwasher or cloth washer, you can still use these tips. Because of the moist, when they stuck in, they form mold. So first you dry the door. I've already dried it. Use your dry washcloth or paper towel. Dry the door. You dry any excess or any extra liquid, and then you just leave a crack. Leave a crack. Leave a crack. These two knobs serve like a magnet. See? So you can close the door all the way up. So when this door is all the way closed, they trap the moist in the washer, and this moist stays there for long. They form mold in the washer. So you can use these tips for your clothes washer, dryer, or your dishwasher. You can use for any of those washer. So these tips is what I'm using right now, and it's helping to prevent me mold from occurring in my washer. So first, dry the door with washcloth or paper towel. Second, you dry this spot. If you are using this kind of a washer that I'm using, you get to know that after every session of a washing, some of the fluid, the water stuck here, so you have to dry it. And then the third tip, you don't have to close the washer all the way up. Make sure you leave a crack. Leave a crack. These two serve like a magnet. So since you don't want to close everything and you want the moist to get out, you just leave a crack. See? So they can help the moist to come out. And whilst the moist are coming out, they keep the door, they keep the inside washer dry to prevent mold. So welcome back to my live video. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome back to my live video and my live stream. If you come live, like, share, and then comment. I'm doing good. How is everybody doing? How is your weekend? How is your day? This live video, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold inside your washer, whether dishwasher or cloth washer. You can use both. You can use this tip for both. So first, I just finished washing. As you can see, I have some stuff. My dryer is busy right now. So since my washer and my dryer are working right now, I don't want the moist to stay inside this washer. So first tip, you open the door. Right now, I've already cleaned it up. Use your dry washcloth or paper towel. First tip, you dry the door. You have to dry every excess liquid, the moist, dry them off. So as you can see, the door is so dry. If you're using this kind of the washer, after every wash, some of the fluid stuck here, you dry it off. And then the third tip, you don't want to close the washer all the way up. This will trap the moist, the heat. So whilst the heat mix with the water, moist, when they stay in the washer, they will form mold. So you don't want mold to form in your washer, because the mold will send bacteria back to your clothes that you wash. So these two knobs, if you have it, you can try it. They are like magnet, so they can leave a crack. You can leave a crack. You can use it to leave a crack. So all the moist will come out from your washer to prevent mold from forming. You don't want the mold to form. Welcome to my live. If you come, share, and then comment. How is your day going and how is your weekend? So leave a crack. The crack will bring out the moist out through this crack and send fresh air inside the washer to keep it dry. Whether you are going to dry your stuff right now or not, just do these tips to just bring out the moist from the washer to keep your washer dry and clean, to prevent mold. Today live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold forming in your washer, because those mold bacteria will build up and they can send back germs, bacteria to your clothes that you wash in the washer. You want to prevent it. So welcome to my live stream video. I'm sharing how to prevent mold. So welcome. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? How is your day and your weekend? How is your day and your weekend? Comment, like, and share. How is your weekend going? I'm doing great. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing so good. Thank God I am good. I bet you're also doing good. So welcome to my live stream. When you come live, like, share, and comment. When you come live, share and comment. How is everybody doing? Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Today live, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. This is the washer that I'm using. I don't know which kind you are using, but you can use this tip for all kind of the washer that you are using at home. This video is to share the tips how to prevent mold from forming inside your washer. It can be whether your dishwasher or your clothes washer. But this video, I'm doing it for clothes washer, but you can use it as well for your dishwasher. So first tip, I already shared it already, but I'll keep sharing it because this is live video. So some will come later, but I'm still sharing. So this video, I'm sharing how to prevent mold from forming inside your washer. So I just finished washing. I've already used this tip, but I'm sharing first. Use your dry, clean washcloth or paper towel. Dry the door. I've already dried it. You just want to keep your dryer and your washer clean and dry, and this will prevent mold because the moist form molds, so you want to prevent it. If you're using this kind of the washer, you know what I'm talking about. After every session of the wash, some of the fluid stuck here, you want to dry it. These molds, they are like stain because like I said, I didn't know, so this mold just form out of the moist. Now that I know, I want to prevent more mold from forming. So now these tips, like, I need to share, so those who don't know will also know it. So forget about this mold. They are stained. I've tried my best to clean it up, but because I'm using these tips, the molds are not forming anymore. So you dry this, and then the third tip, you want the moist to come out. Whether you are going to dry the stuff right now or not, just use these tips to keep your dryer and your washer dry and clean and get the moist out to prevent mold. So these two knobs, they serve like a magnet, so you can leave a crack. If you like, you can leave the door all the way open. That was the great idea. That will bring all the moist out. But if not, especially if you have kids at home and you don't want to leave the door for someone to hit, it depends where you have your washer too. So mine is on the way. So I always have to use the crack to crack it. This one, this is the crack, so you can see there's some space here. This bring the moist out and send the fresh air inside, and this will keep your dryer and your washer dry to prevent mold. This live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. So welcome to my live stream. When you come up, just share, say hi, and comment. Say hi and comment. So right now, I close my washer and then leave the door open, dry it, and then if you don't listen when I'm done, I'm gonna be drag myself out there. So you guys should be careful. How is everybody doing? Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to the live stream. This video, I'm sharing how to keep your moist, how to keep your dryer and your washer clean and dry. So I already shared some tips already, but because it's live, some people will come late, so I'll keep repeating myself. I just finished washing some stuff. I want to get the moist out to prevent further mold forming inside my washer. You can use these tips on your dishwasher or your cloth washer, but this video I'm using the cloth washer and the dryer. You can use the same tip, some of them for your dryer. After you dry your stuff, leave the door crack to bring out the moist to prevent mold from occurring. Hello everybody, welcome to my video, my live video. Hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is doing well. How is your day? How is your weekend? So this video I'm showing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold. So first tip, after you finish washing, whether you are drying it right now or not, open the door, use your dry washcloth, can be paper towel, that's fine. Dry all the liquid off from the door to make sure they are super dry. The second tip, if you're using this kind of the washer that I'm using, you know that because of the way it is, after every session of washing, some of the fluid stuck here. You dry it. The third tip, since you don't want the moist to stay in the washer, these two knobs, they serve like a magnet. You can crack the door all the way up. You can also leave it open. So just use the magnet to leave a crack. This crack will bring out the moist. So see, the door is not all the way closed. They will bring out the moist and then send fresh air inside the washer, and then it will keep it dry, and it will prevent the mold from forming. Whether you are washing it right now or whether you are using it right now or drying your stuff, these things I've already washed it, but I'm not drying right now because my wash dryer is busy right now. So since I don't want the moist to stay there for long, the first tip, dry the door. Use your clean, dry washcloth. It can be paper towel, that should be fine. Dry the door. You dry the door, and then if you're using this kind of the washer and the dryer, you will know what I'm talking about. This washer, anytime you finish washing, some of the fluid stuck here, you dry it. Forget about these ones. I'm preventing further mold forming. This thing has been like a stain. I've tried my best because I didn't know. Now I know I'm using the right thing to prevent more mold from forming. When your washer is clean, it prevents bacteria. So you want to prevent bacteria from mixing up with your clothes. You want to keep your washer clean and dry after every session of washing. So this one, whether you dry them immediately or not, just use these tips to keep your washer clean and dry to prevent mold. Get the moist out. The moist, when they stay in for long, they will form mold. You don't want that. So the third tip, after you clean the door and you clean this spot, leave the door crack. It depends. When you have your washer in a cool place, you can even leave the door all the way up so the moist can come out quick. But if you have kids, especially at home, and they will mess it up, these two knobs, they serve like a magnet. You can use it to leave a crack. Just leave a little open, just a little crack. Because this one hold the door. Leave it a crack, and then the moist will come out through this crack. The moist come out through this crack and also send fresh air inside the washer through this crack. And this will keep your washer dry and clean to prevent mold. Hello everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Today live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold from your washer. You can use this for your dishwasher or your clothes washer, but today I'm using the clothes washer. So if you are using this kind of the washer that I'm using, you need these tips to prevent mold. And if you have the standing washer, you can use the same tips for it. Just that the same thing, you can wipe off all the rim here and then to keep it dry. So you take off the excess liquid, the fluid, and then leave a crack. And then you leave a crack. Welcome to my live stream. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. How is everybody doing? Today live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold from your dish and your clothes washer. How is everybody doing? If you come live, like and share, like and share, like and share, and then give a like, comment and comment. So I'm just waiting for more people to come on live. If you come on live, share. How is your day and your weekend going? I am doing great, thank God. I'm still alive. How about you? How about you? Thank God you are still alive. This live video, I'm just sharing how to prevent mold from occurring or forming in your washer. It can be dishwasher or cloth washer, but I'm using the cloth washer for today. Say hi in the comment section and then comment. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing great. This is the washer and the dryer I am using. We have so many kind of washer, but this one is the one I'm using. So I'm going to use this for the video, but you can use these tips for all kind of the washer and the dryer you have, especially the washer. So the first tip I give out, I said after you finish washing everything, whether you are going to dry your stuff immediately or you want to wait, still you can use these tips. So first, you open your dishwasher, you open the washer, use your cloth, dry, clean, wash cloth. It can be paper towel. Dry the door, dry all the door off. Take all the extra water, the liquid off to keep the door dry. So the door is dry. You dry everywhere. And this kind of the washer, after you wash some of the fluid stuck here, you just dry it off. If you want, you can dry all the rim to keep it dry. And then the third tip, you just leave the door crack. If you want to close the door, you just leave a crack. Use these two knobs. They are like a magnet. They can help to hold the door and leave a crack. If you want to leave the door all the way up, you can also do that. It depends how busy your house is. If you have kids around, you don't want to leave the door all the way open for someone to hurt. So you have to use these two knobs. And I think you can also check from Amazon or online. There are some tools you can use to hold both sides to leave more crack opening instead of leaving the door all the way up. And if you want more moist, but using this, I have the two, but I don't know where I have it. But anyway, I mostly use this one. It's so good. It just leave a crack, so it sends some fresh air inside the washer, and then it bring the moist out from this crack. You see? So you can search for online to, just Google. You can find something to support, the door if you want more opening. But using this crack is good. I always use this to just leave a crack to bring all the moist out and send fresh air, and also to prevent mold from forming. So welcome to my live stream. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I am doing great. How is everybody doing? I'm doing so good. I hope you are also doing well. How is your day going? And how is your weekend going? I am doing great. Thank God I am doing okay. I hope you're also doing good. Live stream today, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold from your washer. So this is the kind of the one I'm using. I don't know the kind you are using, but you can still use these tips to help keep your washer and your dryer clean and dry to prevent mold. If you know these tips already, that's good. Keep doing it. We learn every day. So if you don't know, you will learn something today. And this will help you to keep your dryer and your washer dry and clean. So welcome to my live stream. How is everybody doing? I am doing so good. Thank God I am doing so good. I hope you are also doing great. Today live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold from your dishwasher and your clothes washer. If you have it, I have this kind. This is this kind of the washer and the dryer I am using. It's okay. So thank you so much for joining the live stream. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So live stream today, I am sharing how to prevent mold from your washer. How to prevent mold from your washer and your dryer. So the dryer, after the dryer is done, you can just open it up. Whether you are taking all your clothes out or not, it's hot because of the heat. Just leave a crack. I told you these knobs, they serve like a magnet, so you can use it to leave a crack. This one is more stronger than the washer one, so just leave a crack here. When you leave a crack, it will bring all the heat out. See this one, it will bring those heat out to prevent any smell or any mold forming. The dryer is not much problem, but the washer. So let's focus more on the washer. So the washer is easy to form mold. It's easily to get mold in your washer because of the liquid, because of the fluid, because of the heat. So you want to use these tips to help your washer from getting mold. So this is the one I am using. I don't know the kind of the washer you are using, but this kind of the washer is what I'm using. So I'm using this for the video, but you can use these tips for all the kind of the washer you have at home. So welcome to my live video. Today video, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold from your washer. So first tip I give out, open your washer after you finish washing. Whether you are going to dry them immediately or not, just do this. You just want the moist out from the washer. So open the door, use your dry washcloth. You can use paper towel, that should be fine. The first tip I give out, you dry all the excess fluid, the liquid off from the door. The washer door is so dry and clean, but I still have some stuff here that doesn't prevent me from keeping it clean and dry. This types of the washer that I said, after every wash, some of the fluid stuck here to just accommodate on this side. So you take still paper towel or your dry washcloth, dry the excess water. You can just dry all the rim if you want, but mostly focus on this side. Dry the excess water that accommodates on this side, and then See, since I'm using these tips, it has helped my washer a lot. This ones, this modes, I would say they are like stained right now because I've tried my best. When I didn't know these tips, I just leave my washer closed all sometimes all day, and those moist will trap in there and they will form mold. So since I'm using these tips now, there's no mold. All these ones are old ones, so they are like stained. So that is what I'm saying. The third tip, just leave a crack on here. This one serves like a magnet, so you can use it to leave a crack, or you can buy a tool. We have so many tools that you can use. You can search from Amazon or anywhere. You can get a tool that can help you to hold both together to leave more crack. But I have one of the two, but I don't know where I've put it. But I normally use this to leave a crack, so it will bring the moist out from this spot and also send some air inside the washer, and it will keep it dry. Although I have some stuff in here, but my washer is now clean and dry, so it will prevent the mold. How to prevent mold from your washer? How to prevent mold from your washer? When you come live, say hi and comment. When you come live, say hi and comment. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. I'm doing so good. Thank God I'm still alive. How about you? How about you? So welcome to my live stream today. Hope you are doing so good. How is your day and how is your weekend? If you come live, say hi, comment. If you know these tips that I'm going to share is good, keep doing it. If you don't know, you can learn something today. So welcome to my live video today. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is doing good. Welcome to my live stream today. Welcome to my live stream today. Today video live stream, I'm sharing how to prevent mold. How to prevent mold and to keep your washer dry to prevent mold. If you know this tip, that's good. But if you don't know it, you can learn something today. So let's learn. We learn something, or we learn every day. So today tip that I'm giving away to prevent mold, in your washer. First tip that I gave away, I said after every wash, you can also wait to finish washing all your stuff and then you can use these tips. Open the door. This is the washer that I'm using. You can use these tips for all kinds of the washer you have. Clean the door. Use your clean washcloth or paper towel. I've already cleaned the door. The door is already dry and clean. The next tip, this kind of the washer that I'm using, after washing, some of the liquid accommodates on this side. They stuck here. You don't want that to leave there because once they stay there for long, once they're gonna form a mold. So you wipe it down. You can wipe all the rim and then you dry it up. So everything is dry now. You dry every excess water. The next tip, the third tip that I'm giving away, you leave a crack. See these two knobs? They serve like a magnet. So you can use this to leave a crack and to send fresh air inside the washer and also to bring out the moist out to prevent mold. The more the moist stay inside the washer, the more they will form mold. And mold bring out bacteria and germs. You don't want that. So do these tips to help keep your washer and your dryer clean and dry to prevent mold. So this crack here, send out the moist out from your washer, and also send inside air to keep it dry. So this is the 3 tips that I'm giving away today. So this is the crack. Leaving a crack is very important. Dry the excess liquid out and then leave a crack. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody who joined this live stream. Thank you everybody who joined this live stream. And I appreciate your time for joining this live stream. There's some noise on the background. Forget about that, please. And then let's focus on the video.
If you never messed up the gorilla.
So thank you so much for joining this live stream. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you get this video, you can share. And then thank you so much everybody. I love you all. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Take care and enjoy your weekend.
I found a tablet.
What tablet? That's not a tablet, honey.
Yes, it is.